the topic of practice value is not something that is on the tip of every dentist's mind. You know, unlike maybe other business segments where we're always looking at, or they're always owners of businesses are looking at the value of their business. I think the idea of the practice value is something that just exists off in space long into the future. You know, in other words, it's not something they lay awake at night thinking about the value of their practice. And by the way, I'm not suggesting you should lay awake at night and worry about the value of your practice. But it's something that's kind of out of sight, out of mind, because it's an event that's going to happen down the road. Does that make sense, Naren?
Yes, yes.
And so we talk more about how reducing insurance dependence will enhance your income, because income is something that's a little bit more immediate. You know, it's something that you can take to the bank. It's something that you can use, to enhance your lifestyle, to pay down your debt. But when you think of practice valuation, it is something that really is sort of out of sight, out of mind. It's just something someday I'm going to deal with that, and I don't need to worry about that now. But I would like to suggest that it's useful to spend some thought around increasing the value of your practice. And frankly, the time to think about increasing the value of the practice is the day you become a practice owner.
Right.
And again, I'm not suggesting you need to lay awake at night and worry about this, but you always want to be building value and enhancing the value of your practice. I mean, let's look at the reality of this for just a minute, Naren. I think for many of our listeners, the practice is maybe your most valuable asset. Your most valuable asset. When you look at your net worth and you look at the different components of your net worth, it's entirely possible that your practice may be your most valuable asset. Now, that could be different. It could be your house if you live in an area where home values are rapidly increasing, not your home. Or you could also be a dentist that owns commercial real estate. You own your building. So it's not a guarantee that your practice, the practice as an asset is your most valuable asset, but it certainly is going to be in the top three. It's either going to be the most valuable asset, or maybe your home is, maybe if you own your building, maybe your building is, but it's going to be in the top three. It's going to constitute a significant contribution to your net worth. So we should always be looking at, what do we do to enhance the value of your practice?
I was going to say, so this guy, we have a mutual client, I'm going to call him Dr. H, right? He has been with Equa for like a dozen years, and he started coaching also, I think 3-4 years ago. And he had built a practice that is extremely profitable. And then, of course, he has been investing the money which comes out of the practice very smartly over the last 10-15 years. So, of course, in his particular case, he's worth, tens of millions of dollars. So the beauty about the practice is it's also the golden goose. What I mean is, it's not only worth a lot, but it can generate so much cash. Like your house is not going to generate cash for you, so it can also be this golden goose that can keep paying, if you build it the right way, and if you, and he doesn't have insurance. He's completely free from insurance. So it's a classic example of a lot of profits being generated from this practice. And then, of course, being able to invest that. So, of course, you're not going to get there tomorrow, but he also was not there when he started, but over time he built it.